In fashion, few names carry such high esteem as Gabrielle Coco Chanel. The creator of the little black dress and the No. 5 perfume that Marilyn Monroe wore to bed has had a huge influence from high-end to high street and has been quoted into cliché with soundbites such as, "A girl should do things, classy and fabulous." Today, a new retrospective of her work opens in Paris. Gabrielle Chanel. Fashion Manifesto, at the Palais Galleria has been created with the support of the Chanel brand and invites visitors to explore a universe and a style that are truly timeless. There's one aspect of Gabrielle Chanel's universe that does feel out of place in 2020 though, her work for the Nazis. It's well documented that she had a relationship with Nazi officer Hans Gunther von Dinklage during World War II, and there's plenty of evidence to suggest her collaborations didn't stop there. Most notably, Hal Vaughn's book Sleeping with the Enemy, Coco Chanel's Secret War published in 2011 provides evidence that she was also involved in Nazi missions, had an agent number, F7124, and the code name, Westminster, after her former lover, the Duke of Westminster. While information on Chanel's Nazi affiliations are not new, they feel even more relevant in a year when the Black Lives Matter movement has forced us to confront the lens through which we view history. The tearing down of statues of slave owners sparked an important discussion around who we celebrate and acknowledging the good and bad about historical figures. While the new exhibition makes mention of Chanel's Nazi connections, it certainly doesn't focus on them, something which the Palais Galleria believes is important to shift the focus back onto her work. Gabrielle Chanel's life is not the subject of our Gabrielle Chanel Fashion Manifesto exhibition. Many publications have already dealt with Gabrielle Chanel's biography, which is now very well documented, but this is not the case for her work, her creations. The public is not aware of her contribution to the history of fashion, a spokesperson said. Tansy Hoskins, author of Stitched Up, the anti-capitalist book of fashion, disagrees that we can separate the woman from the design. It's clear that Chanel's far-right ideologies influenced her designs. She championed minimalism and the austere. It's very white European. By comparison, Chanel's views on women's emancipation are more widely talked about, and it's often cited how this led her to create clothing that was more comfortable and practical. Of course, Chanel is not just a historical person, it's also a very successful and powerful brand that exists today. Much of the storytelling around Chanel's life has come from, or been influenced by, the brand that bears her name. The look and spirit of Gabrielle Chanel is often recreated in Chanel's advertising, and its website features a timeline and stories from her life.